even here. What can they do to me, a little brat? Shit, the niggas that shot me, still terrified of their ass. I cannot show you how I feel inside. We outlaws, motherfuckers can't kill my pride. Niggas talking about shit, but that's after God. Cause they fear me in the physical form. Let it be known the trust. Outlaw, put it down to the fullest. Speak rhymes and bullets. Trust. God return. Call them on police. They can't stop us. Niggas running the streets. Trouble. You're the ways. Mama down. Niggas got a gorilla in this criminal war. We all rebels. Get before the time I've been a bomb on the first niggas. We came from murder. Pulling up in the hearse. West side was the war crowd. Busting off pretty screaming fuck. All y'all niggas is Swahili. Pistol back the fresh out of jail. I ain't going back. Really speak to the kid. I'm a heartless rap. Say my name 3 times like Candyman. Bet I roll on your ass like an ambulance. So survivor. Learn to get high. Full drive-by. Murder my phone. Can't control my knife. Here it goes to my enemies. Please, please. Bust the ass motherfucker tried to flee. Picture me that kid jumped the bar. Ran up on his ass when I dumped the down. Cause I'm trouble. Young, strapped, and I don't give a fuck. I'm homeless. I live a dub life. I'm focused, baby. I'm trouble. Bad boy killer. There is no one realer. What you saw was the rough rugged outlaw. Murder my mom, say James is my last rhyme. The crime rate in the crime. Niggas busting shots like they lost their mind. Like 25 to life never crossed their mind. Tell me young nigga never learned the thing. Get it 13 cause he yearned the vein. Shit a lot of flowers, but how can I cry? Turn to one of them, nigga, either stop or die. Mercy is for the weak, when I speak I scream. Afraid to sleep, I'm not the crazy. Leave the pictures of my enemies, family time. God forgive me to the storm, but I'm laying down. You can take me heavy, you understand up with the sheep. Did the best I could, raising insanity. But send me the hell, cause I ain't begging for my life. Right now I'm worse than this earth, and hope it's life. I'm troubled, I'm troubled. And you're robbing dreams, you couldn't picture a nigga like me. I'm troubled. I don't give a fuck. I'm troubled. Like my nigga in the public said, nigga. Somebody gotta explain why I ain't got shit. I'm troubled. You know what time it is, the outlaw clique. Young, rugged, and sick. Machiavelli is gone, the boss all full. Mussolini, Idi Amin, Hussein Faith, Gaddafi, Castro, the Kobe, we ain't fucking around.
For your time, you young punks. That's some young punks. You know that?
Yo, Cam, first last one to dash. Holes in the cash. Fuck you, outlaws. Trump type never stop.
You guys too young for that, man. That's before your time, you young punks. It's before your time, you two. You know, y'all listen to that bullshit, these cross-dressing rappers out here. Hey, listen. We're going to be here for about an hour or an hour and 15 minutes. If you notice on the channel, we've been very active. We've been consistent. And we've been pumping about between 5 to 10 videos out a day. It's time. Remember, I thought people said I fell off. T-Street fell off. But I told you, I took about 12 to 16 months off. I had, you know, a bout of depression, deep depression. I created a media company, a media entity. I built a company. I built a company from the dirt. Excuse me. I, Terrell Van, along with OJ, along with Kyle, along with Rome, along with Mikey, we have built a media company. We have built a media company. I have access to every single fight in the world along with my team. We're blessed. So to the bullshitters out there, hey, listen, man, I don't make no money off this shit. Y'all want to know how much I make? We're going to do a vote. Do you want to know how much I make off this shit? And tell me if I'm some fucking nut-ass, leech-ass nigga who leeches off of boxing. I'm doing this because I love it and I want to help the sport. I make no money off this shit. Do you want to see how much T-Street makes? I put more money into the sport than my competition. Because the way things are set up right now in boxing, or when it comes to boxing media, they don't talk about shit. They don't ask shit, or they suck boxers' penises to get to the next level of having exclusive access. T-Street is heterosexual. T-Street loves vagina, and T-Street doesn't suck no dick for no boxing interviews, no boxer. Listen, hey, listen, my job is to be media, right? We can be cool one day. If you get knocked out the next day, then that's you. You get knocked the fuck out. Hey, listen, I got to talk about it. If I wanted to, you know, don't get me wrong. I fuck with Danny Garcia heavy. He from Philly. That's why I was one of the only people on YouTube talking about like the relationship with Philly and Puerto Ricans when it comes to them saying nigga or calling somebody a nigga in Philly. You see what I'm saying? It's not disrespectful. Angel Garcia is not a racist. Angel Garcia is not a racist. It's just that in Philly, it's just like, yo, if Angel Garcia say, yo, you know, you a bitch ass nigga, he's saying it like, not like on some like you nigger, you fucking picking cotton, all that shit. He's not saying it like that. He's not saying it like that. But one thing for sure is, it's like, truth be told, by default, I'm the #1 boxing media member in Philly. And I feel bad a lot of the times because going forward in the future, my goal is to make sure that Philly boxing is #1. But it's hard to get. I'm trying my best to like keep Philly boxing at bay until I get to where I need to be. So therefore, it can be a trickle down effect. So therefore, if I come into a boxing gym, right? If I go into Schuler's gym, if I go into Johan's gym, if I go into you know, Danny Garcia's gym one day, I want them to know like, oh shit, when he coming here to, you know, put y'all motherfuckers on some exposure type of shit. He's not coming here to fuck around. You see what I'm saying? So right now, I stay away from that until I get to that point. And fucking, hey, listen, I'm a real motherfucker. I'll tell you right now, I put so much money into this boxing shit. You know, I'm not okay. Put it this way. My presentation style is, I talk to the subscribers, to the viewers. It's like, listen, I'm a regular dude. I'm your homie. But just so happen you got a homie who just be on YouTube who go to boxing events. You know, I'm not going to be here talking. Motherfuckers keep trying to put me in a suit and saying, take your hat off and you shouldn't curse and all that. And say, hey, hi, I'm Terrell Van. And, you know, I was at this event. No, man. I'm never going to be that guy. I want to be the dude that when y'all know I go to boxing events, that if I don't ask the real shit, or if I'm there and y'all know, oh, T-Street there, so we know he going to fucking be there on some real shit. Then y'all can come at me because y'all going to come at me anyway on social media. Y'all going to come at me anyway on the videos. You're going to be like, oh, T-Street's some nut-ass boxing media member. He asking these bullshit-ass questions that motherfuckers don't give a fuck about. We need to ask the real shit. And we need to be on that non-racial shit. Now, don't get me wrong. Hey, listen. I'm going to tell you some real shit. I'm a convicted felon. All right? I had pussy-ass motherfuckers out there trying to put my criminal record out there. Say, listen, I live my life like a saint. Listen, I live my life like a saint right now. On some real shit. I just want to cover boxing, I live a hermit lifestyle. You know what a hermit is? I be in my shell. I just want to cover boxing. I made it from the fucking grind of North Philadelphia. The fucking dirt and the fucking grime of North Philadelphia. Dodging hundreds of years of prison time to be at these media events. So to me, to be at a press conference, just one press conference is a blessing. So when I have these fucking weirdo ass, nut ass, dickhead ass, dick sucking ass, whatever the fuck they are, media members out here, when they be like, oh, well, you know, you didn't get to this event. It's like, motherfucker, I will smack the shit out of you. And I'm not like that no more. But you listen, I take this boxing media stuff seriously. Like I learn, like there's times when I wake up, you know, and I'll just be like on my iPad, you know, on my phone, and I'm like researching rules and regulations. I take this seriously. But one thing you will not do is you will not disrespect me. So it's like this. If you ever see me in person, then test me. Simple as that. But leave me alone, man. I just want to cover boxing. I'm really passionate about this shit. I really like doing this. It's rough. Don't get me wrong, it's rough, especially like managing people and like taking care of expenses, and the fact that I don't make any money from this, and the fact that I've gone into so much debt over this, you know. But I've learned something about this boxing media stuff is that there's a gap of people who hold allegiances to the people who don't, but the people who keep that shit like it is, man. Tell that shit like it is, man. And I want y'all, listen, if y'all hear me on some bullshit, if y'all hear me do an interview, right, and I'm on some bullshit, then tell me I'm on some bullshit. Like, I be on these media calls, and there's no disrespect to the people who be on the media calls, but they be asking dumbass questions that nobody don't care about. And by the way, go look on the channel, because tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's the Floyd Mayweather media call when he's going to be on the call talking to media about the McGregor fight, which is now 10 days away. But guess what? It's going to be motherfuckers on there asking dumbass questions that I don't give a fuck about. I feel like this. Our job as media is to sell fights. My job as a media member is to sell fights. You shouldn't care how I do it. For example, there's a famous Rothschild quote. And I understand whether you ever, which you may know about the Rothschilds or which you may not. You know, I'm going to paraphrase, but basically, I'm not going to quote the exact quote. But basically, it goes along the lines of, you know, give me control of a nation's wealth. I don't care who makes the laws. So it's like, hey, listen, in my situation, you know, as long as I'm selling these fights, don't give a fuck how I'm selling them. You'd be surprised how much I've learned from Floyd Mayweather. I actually use his promotional style on a YouTube like way, but kind of like reverse in a way, like a little bit. I like to ruffle feathers and shit. You know? Fuck it. Our goal is to cover fights. Our goal is to sell fights. Our goal at Fight View 360, the company I created, Teach You Controversy Live, here on YouTube, we sell fights. And we want to make sure you goddamn no good scumbags who stream fights, and you want to talk about how much fighters should be making. How many of you goddamn no good, low down, yellow belly cowards talking about Rigondeaux versus Lomachenko, but you didn't buy Roy versus Kovalev 2? Rigondeaux is the co-feature. You make me sick. You'll be like, well, Rigondeaux deserves this much money and Lomachenko need this much money, but you ain't putting no money in the sport. You a piece of shit. And you got these people who call themselves media members who talk about streaming in their motherfucking videos. Hey guys, you should stream this fight because you shouldn't buy this because what the fuck? You make me sick. You make me sick. So hey, listen. I know I have a reputation when it comes to Floyd Mayweather. But one thing is for sure is we can't have that motherfucking UFC karate Conor McGregor Irish motherfucker coming into here and beating Floyd Mayweather. Whether you like it or not, the people are not talking about the bigger storyline when it comes to this fight. And the big storyline is this is boxing versus UFC. People saying shit like, oh, they in cahoots. What? The UFC wants McGregor to beat Conor McGregor. Why do you think Floyd Malignaggi has no chance when it comes to this? When it comes to that sparring footage? Conor McGregor has a multi-billion-dollar corporation behind him. Me and Mayweather, we've had our issues over the past. But one thing is for sure is we need him to win. I'm a boxing media reporter. I am learning mixed martial arts, and soon, sometime within the next 8 months, you're going to see me at a Bellator event. And that's the truth. You're going to see me at a Bellator event. I'm learning all this mixed martial arts shit, and you know how I'm learning? Let me tell you how I'm learning. I be in the fucking UFC 2 fucking tutorials, and I'm learning all the UFC shit. You know, from the fucking video game on Xbox. I'm learning all that shit. And I'm watching the fights. I got UFC Fight Pass. I'm learning. And another thing, to fuck your head up a little bit, to go further down the line of the video I got to do way down the line. The UFC Zuffa is getting into boxing. Dana White is getting into boxing. You didn't think about that shit, did you? You didn't think about that shit, did you? Dana White is going to be picking up boxers sometime in the next 2-5 years or so. You think Zuffa's not going to try to come in like Rock Nation did and like, oh, we're going to sign up this fighter and try to work out? You think that maybe if I was Dana White and I'm Al Heyman, the handler of Floyd Mayweather, you think that Dana White didn't say, well, yo, what if I want to get in the boxing promotion one day? You going to let me in? You gonna let me in a little bit? Remember when Rock Nation tried to come in all aggressive, signing up fighters and shit? You know, if I had the money that Rock Nation had, you know, I'm gonna make sure I talk to Al Heyman, who was on top at the time, right? Al Heyman's having some issues. He's still on top, but PBC is having some issues. That's confirmed. You know, but Al Heyman's still on top because he got all the fighters. You know, but imagine, right, if you got Al Heyman and Dana White meeting over, you know, the Mayweather versus McGregor fight. If I'm Dana White, I'm going to ask Al Heyman, so listen, I mean, I got the UFC on lock. So what if I want to sign some fighters and come in and maybe, you know, get my fighters to fight your little fighters a little bit? Would you let me in? I'm going to have that conversation. You know? And there's a lot of UFC fighters that Dana White talked about. I don't know if I uploaded the video yet or if it's 2 videos of the upload. But long story short, Dana White was talking about how he's got so many UFC fighters saying, yo, I want to fight Adrian Broner. Oh, yo, can you get me in there with Rigondeaux? I'll fight him. You know, this Conor McGregor shit has started some shit, man. And yes, there's a lot of UFC fighters that don't like Dana White, but guess what? They're in the situation like, where you gonna go? Well, if you don't fight for us, you're gonna Bellator, or you going to that shit over in Ryzen where anything goes in Japan, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning. You know, you're gonna go over to that shit. Crazy shit be going down over there. Watch that Rising shit, man. Crazy shit be going down. Gabby Garcia and shit, you know. So it all depends on how you look at it. But like I said, man, we just want to cover the sport. That's all. And yes, we're not the conventional boxing media, but it's like, hey, we have a strong fan base. We have a strong social media following. We have it here on YouTube. We have the website that is getting better. We're working on. And we built all this, man. People say, T-shirt, you fell off. Where are the subscribers? Where are the viewers? Well, this has been a very, very good month. Numbers are up like 500+% across the board. So we're putting videos out. But understand that this YouTube shit is small change. Small change. I'm not trying to be like just the #1 YouTube guy. The goal is to be a boxing promoter one day. And learning this boxing meat, like learning what, like gaining the information that I've learned from being boxing media has really like helped me going forward. I know so much. I've learned so much more now. You know? So, as you see, we've been putting out a lot of videos, so we're going to be here for another 40 minutes or so. So we're going to talk about Crawford versus INDONGO, a very, very stacked card. Even if you said that the card is full of fighters, full of fighters fighting return fights or fighters against bums, still, it's a very stacked card. By the way, the guy has MMA boxing training. What are you talking about? So, let me see here. Did anybody go check and see what the ticket sales for the Mayweather fight was? The undercard is you have, let me pull it up. He is ranked very high by the by all the sanctioning bodies. Obviously, Shakur Stevenson, Mike Alvarado is returning. Bryant, not Brian Jennings, he's recently signed to Top Rank. Dylan White from the UK, Eddie Hearn is going to be there. He's fighting on undercard. Nicholas Walters returns after he quit against Lomachenko. Mike Indeed Reed. And pretty much all of these fights, you're going to be able to watch all of these. You'll be able to Kimmel on now. Hold on. Hold on. Floyd Mayweather is supposed to be on Jimmy Kimmel. Hold on. We may have a little bit of a special feature here. So let me turn to Jimmy Kimmel, and we may be able to listen to this live. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
The 2017 Nissan Rogue beat RAV4 become America's best-selling SUV by being the best.
The record. So we're going to do record all episodes for now.
The Marriott portfolio has 30 brands and over 100.
Okay, so we have something.
Where you go, you were here.
On CBS. What is this? ABC? I mean NBC?
Symptoms. That's why there's printing.
Okay, so what is this? This is on ABC. Floyd Mayweather is on Jimmy Kimmel. So right now is a commercial break. He may be coming on next. So I have it on right now in the background. It's on mute. So what we're doing is we're looking at the Crawford versus INDONGO card. What I was talking about is on the regular ESPN card is Terrence Crawford versus INDONGO, and Uluzinda Grovesdick versus Craig Baker, and Shakur Stevens versus David Paz. Now, these other fights you'll be able to watch on the ESPN app, you know, for free. If you have ESPN, then you have the ESPN app. All you have to do is sign in, right? You know, so overall, even though there's a lot of fighters that you may not have heard of before, you know, they're still like showcase fights. There's nothing happening. They got to put some controversy out there. Nothing happening for what? Are we talking? You talking about this fight? You know, so what's going on is we're talking about the week's upcoming fights. We're waiting for to see if Floyd Mayweather comes on next on Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know if he came on already, but I'm guessing he's going to be coming on next. Dude, why is Loma so uber rated? What the hell does that mean? So yeah, guys, we've been putting out a lot of videos, man, and I'm just tired, man. You know, a lot of times this whole boxing media stuff is made like more difficult than it needs to be. You know, people make this shit like it's just like it's just like, oh well, you really need to, you know, do this to be that. It's like, yo, like we promoting these fights. You think I'm doing these videos for my health? You know, for my YouTube check for last month was $148. The fuck am I gonna do with that? You know, when you got a fucking $250 cable bill, and then when you going to New York and shit, then when other people are going to fights, what the fuck are you gonna do with that little bit of money? So, you know, it's like this. Hey, you can try to clown me all you want. I'm not making no money off this shit. I'm losing money each month covering boxing. So clown me all you want. It's not some, you know, he ain't been to this fight or he ain't been to that fight. Clown me all you want. Clown me all you want. You know, so we gonna turn the profit soon. We're turning the profit down. I'm pumping out these videos. But yo, you know, we were one of the only media organizations to have like somebody at each. There was 4 stops for the Mayweather McGregor press tour. You know, we were one of the only people to have, you know, only media organization to have somebody in LA, in Toronto, in New York. Me, remember I posted a video of me getting turned down at first, and then in London. You know, so, you know, we got some real high quality footage. You know, we got some real, you know, that shit is like, you know, imagine like 10, 20, 30 years in from now, you're seeing like a young ass Floyd Mayweather on my channel, you know, on my channel, you know, like working out and shit. I'm blessed to have that type of content. I'm blessed. You know, so it's commercials on. We're going to wait and see what Floyd Mayweather have to say. He's supposed to be on Jimmy Kimmel, so turn to ABC. Remember, ABC, if you're in the United States, is a free TV channel. So he's supposed to be coming on ABC next on the Jimmy Kimmel show. We're going to listen to it, and then we're going to talk about Crawford versus INDONGO. And then I'm going to probably end the stream and go to sleep. And I got to wake up at 6 a.m. and get back on my grind of pumping out videos consistently. There's some real big woman on here.
How many game shows have you been on?
Who is this? Who's this big woman?
On a game show on NBC, right?
Game night.
Who is this big woman?
Me too.
You do.
I'm a little competitive.
Which is your favorite all time?
Oh,
She's like real big.
The Marriott portfolio has 30 brands in over 110 countries.
So is Floyd Mayweather coming on? Did he come on already?
Yes, we'll decide if the answer is
If anybody was watching Jimmy Kimmel, did Floyd come on already? It's this really big woman on. When you going to Vegas? We're going to Vegas. It's confirmed. I'm not going to tell you when because I don't trust you. You know, but we're going to Vegas. You know, I just don't know exactly when. I mean, I know exactly when. You don't know exactly when. I'm not going to tell you exactly when. You know? So, tomorrow, not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to find out if we get approved for Mayweather versus McGregor or not. Likely not, because basically I was supposed to call in some favors to get to the fight, but truth be told, you know, I couldn't get there. But I know I have to get there for Canelo versus Golovkin, because there's some people I got to talk to out in Vegas, and also, you know, I got to smack somebody when I get out there. I hate to say it, but yeah, you know, we're gonna see what he about. So, you know. So yeah, we're going to Vegas. We're going to be out there for a substantial period of time. It's not going to be for no month, but it's going to be a substantial period. You know, I'm going to go to the Grand Canyon. You know, I'm going to go to the Hoover Dam. You know, go up to LA for a day. You know, eat some expensive food, and then come back and just come, you know, back here and shit. Yeah, Canelo versus Golovkin is sold out. As it should be, right? It should be sold out, right? No, it should be. Okay, so I guess Floyd Mayweather is not coming on Jimmy Kimmel. Can anybody tell me what's going on? He's supposed to be on Jimmy Kimmel. God damn it, did he come on or not?
Okay, let's get a buzzer.
I mean, you know, he don't got like too much to say. Well, it's a commercial break. Maybe he's on next. Let me mute this. Maybe he's on next. It's commercial break. Is there stadium sales? T, come check me out at LA. You know what I need, man? I need some carnitas, man. I need some real authentic Mexican grandma tacos. Like, for real. Like, I need some real authentic Mexican grandma like food. I'm talking about some recipe that was passed down from generations. I need some shit like that in my life. You know? And y'all know I'm like half El Negro Mexicano. Y'all know that, right? I'm half El Negro Mexicano. They used to call my great grandfather Eduardo Controversia. You know, El Negro Controversia. That's what they called him. So can't y'all see the Mexicano in my blood? Yeah, I'm African American, obviously. You know, half Irish and half from El Negro Mexicano. You know, you can see it in my complexion. Yeah. And there's a dash of Dominican in me too. Just a dash, just a dash of Dominican up in there. It ain't Floyd Mayweather. It ain't Floyd Mayweather. We miss Floyd on Jimmy Kimmel. We miss Floyd on Jimmy Kimmel. I fucked up. So, Crawford versus Indongo was this weekend. It's for the WBC, the WBO, the IBF, and the WBA. Unfortunately, it's not for the highly coveted and that super alluring and seductive IBO title. We still don't know who Julius Indongo is, but at the same time, you can't bet against Terrence Crawford. On ESPN, you know, the first undisputed fight, you know, we'll have the first undisputed champion since Jermaine Taylor beat Bernard Hopkins. Isn't that crazy? And it's on ESPN. Why no up the IBO? Well, I guess they didn't want to pay the sanction envy. I guess. Why isn't all access on YouTube? Well, the second episode had titties in it. The fourth episode is on this Friday. And I don't know. You know, they want you to buy Showtime. It's the money grab. Let me talk about this shit. Hey, listen. I got an inbox earlier today. I was on the train. I was on my way back from Chinatown. I was on the train. I got an inbox saying, yo, Floyd Mayweather got touched up in sparring. And it had like the crying, laughing emoji. So I was like, well, I know that shit ain't true, but I said, wait a minute. I should get in on this money grab. And I got in on the money grab. I'm not going to say no more than that because the shit already escalated. And shit is going down on social media. So I'm going to say this. Listen, I'm going to say this like subliminally in a way. I don't run my Instagram. Like, I do, but I don't. Like, if you see, like, some inspirational posts on there and shit, and, like, me watching fights, that's pretty much only me. All the other shit, that's probably not me. But long story short, shit escalated and motherfuckers is going at it. So I'm not going to say no more about it. But, you know, hey, listen. Word is Floyd did get touched up in sparring, man. Floyd had never seen that type of style, you know? Yo, this shit really get your shit loose, though. This really get your shit loose, though. On some real shit, if you try this, like, but see, I'm in the chair, but if you stand up and you try it, yo, you should really be loose. Right? You should really be loose, yo. I'm telling you, that shit, you should really be loose. No, yo, they said Floyd. Yo, listen, I've been hearing some rumors that ZAB had flew out there, but they did it on some secret shit, and he touched Floyd up. He touched him up. Look at Paulie. Y'all thought Paulie was lying right until they released the footage. ZAB got to put that footage out there. You know, Mayweather, no, it's not ZAB fault, it's Mayweather. Floyd got to put that footage out there. You know? Put that footage out. Put that footage out. That shit do hurt, yo. No, but you get loose though. You get loose. You get loose though. You get loose. You know? If I was standing up, if I was standing up, it would look a lot more fluid though. If I was standing up, but see, when he was doing that, he was really showing y'all his hand speed. Floyd never seen that type of style. That speed. You both some real shit. We can't have that UFC, you know, we can't have that shit beating. Listen, I'm not the biggest Floyd Mayweather supporter. I understand that. But we can't have that motherfucker coming in our sport beating Floyd Mayweather. Whether you like Floyd or not, we can't have that motherfucker going back to the fucking UFC. Yeah, I conquered the game over in boxing too. We can't have that shit. No. So that is we as boxing supporters and media and fans. Listen, whether you like it or not, we need Floyd Mayweather to win. You know? We can't have that. We can't have it. But I know one thing. For the hardcore boxing fans, we have Canelos versus Golovkin coming up. September the 16th, just 3 Saturdays away. 2 Saturdays, actually, if you're not counting the actual Saturday of the fight. After Mayweather McGregor, you better buy the fight. Or you know what? I'm going to cuss at you. I'm going to cuss at you. I'm going to call you the no good piece of shit trash that you are because you say that you're a boxing fan, but you're really not. How many people brought Ward versus Kovalev too? You pieces of you are low. You people are so low. You people are low. How many buys with Ward Kovalev too? You people are scum. You make me so sick. You make me so sick. You make me so sick. And I say this as genuinely as I can. I don't like you people. I don't like none of you. I don't like you. They say Ward Kovalev too. It's on Jimmy Kimmel in the background. It's muted. They said War Kovalev 2 did 130,000 pay-per-view buys. Where was the hardcore boxing fan? Where were you at? Y'all make me sick. You make me rich. You make my stomach hurt. I didn't even push nothing. We got some spooks in here.
Good evening, and we start here with a new development in a murder trial that
What is this?
this country 15 years ago. Scott Peterson found guilty of murdering.
I didn't even push nothing. Wow. She's getting scary up here. I'm going to watch it at the strip club. I mean, at least you're watching it, man, and you're spending the money on something. Yeah, what the fuck was that? This shit just came on. I didn't touch nothing. And they talking about murder trials and shit, you know. But anyway, let's get back to the fight. Anyway, you know, I just want to cover boxing. I just want to make sure I give you guys the real news. I want to make sure that I'm not there asking fucking fighters about their fucking shoes. Do you, okay, honestly, let's do a little poll. Do you give a fuck about what the fucking boxers are wearing on their feet? Do you care about what their boxers are wearing? So if it's like you see an interview, right, it's like, oh, well, you know, Adrian Broner versus Mikey Garcia is coming up. So I want to know what Adrian Broner going to be wearing on his motherfucking feet at the motherfucking weigh-in. No, in the motherfucking press conference. Do you care? Or do you want to know about, like, yo, what's your weight, bro? Like, what do you mean you focused in camp? What does that mean? I don't give a fuck about your footwear with your Jeepers Creepers feet. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know, I don't care where Saul Canelo Alvarez started becoming, you know, his name fucking, what was that shit? I don't care where his, like how he got the name fucking Canelo. I don't care. How does that help him in the fight? What if I'm a fucking a gambling degenerate? What if I'm a gambling degenerate, right? And I'm listening to this shit. I don't care about what his name is or how he got his name. I'm a degenerate gambler. I want to know, well, what the fuck? What's up with your fucking footwork and all that fucking degenerate gambler shit? Yes, I would like to know about, like, well, Floyd, what kind of orthopedic gloves are you wearing for the McGregor fight? Even if there are going to be 8-ounce gloves, are they going to be orthopedic 8-ounce gloves? Are they going to be shock absorbent power lock, organic orthopedic gloves? You know, his hands is really brittle. His hands is fucked up. So in this case, he can knock McGregor out because he can afford a hand injury. As crazy as it may sound. But during the Showtime contract, when he had to fight May, September, you know, he had to put you on those he had to wear those power locks. He had to wear those Everlast power lock orthopedic gloves with the special foam with the shock absorbent shit. I did the research. I know exactly the gloves and the makeup and how the motherfucking power lock Everlast orthopedic gloves were made, and I know how they benefit Floyd's hands. I know. I did full-fledged research on why Marcus McDonough couldn't wear his horsehair gloves. You don't want to hear that, though. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear it. No, I understand you. No, you don't. Will Floyd get his normal IV? You mean his drip? Let's not talk about that, man. Let's not talk about that. We can't talk about that. Floyd been bad. Floyd been had bad hands, though. He been had bad hands. So right now, if you don't know, the Nevada State Athletic Commission is having some type of meeting tomorrow, today, since it's the 16th today, about whether they're going to allow the 8-ounce or 10-ounce gloves. The money grab. Hey, listen, the money grab. The money's been trickling from the sea. It's been seeping through the cracks, even T Street. I made $148 last month off of all this shit. $148 off of all this shit that's paid for every month. I'm like in a negative $900 a month, each month for like several months now. But guess what? Now the money grab is coming down. The grab. You gotta just the grab. Just grab the monies. We want that money. You know, you thought I was gonna you thought I wasn't gonna have my shit together for this Mayweather McGregor money? You know, we could get that money grab. You know, we've been grabbing it from the ceilings, man. It's been oozing through the cracks. Listen, we got to get that money grab. But anyway, dream chasing boxing refuses to watch your channel. What does that mean? I have access to every single boxing event in the world, brother. I don't give a fuck if y'all watching not. Hey, listen, as long as I get access to the fights. Hey, bro, say what you want, my bro. Say what you want, my bro. See, y'all forget that it's not just me covering fights. We was at Abraham versus Eubank Jr. versus Abraham. You know, we're going to be at the Colin Smith fight, the Billy Joe Saunders fight. You know, so y'all keep forgetting, you know, or maybe y'all not like comprehending. It's not just me. There's a team of us all over now. You know, we have access to every single boxing event in the world. You know, and I'm trying to build it so that it's like, hey, listen, you know, I'm not bringing people on just like to be just working. It's like, yo, listen, if you work out in this area, then that's your area. You're going to eat off that area. So, you know, whether you're in the area of, you know, Arizona, major fights in Arizona, then that's your area. You're going to eat. You know, you go to those fights and it's like, hey, listen, you know, like we're going to make sure, you know, I'm going to open up the books. We're going to make sure you're getting all the money you can. You got to hustle. If you're over in Lancashire, if you're over in London, you know, if you go into those fights and it's like, yo, bro, every fight that happened in London is you. You know, you're going to eat while you out there. You know, go to these fights, get that content. We going to eat. You know, you over in fucking Sacramento, you going to eat. You in, you know, every fight out there you want to go to. You can't go to this weekend. All right, cool, but you can get to the next one. All right, you know, you in there. You know? You know, like I'm not trying to build like, you know, I'm trying to make sure like, you know, we all gonna like benefit off of this because there's companies who use a business structure of making sure that everybody's happy around them, and therefore if everybody's happy around you, then business is going to go well and you're going to be happy. You know, that's what I'm doing. You know, getting people to fights and making sure that when we go to these fights, people know who we are and they need to know when we come in there. We're not going to be in there on no bullshit. We're coming in there to ask the real question. And also, we're going to be comfortable. Like, for example, when I go to fights now, I'm comfortable when I go to fights. In fact, I stream the whole events. From when I get my credential walking into the building till usually when I leave. I stream all of it. So you can see how the process works. You know, so the first thing I do is I make sure I go to an event, find a comfortable, nice area to set up. You know, I make sure I know where the food is, because usually when you go to a boxing event, they will take care of you with the food and all the shit. Make sure I know where all that shit is. You know, and then I just, you know, come back, eat, you know, go, you know, circle the arena, you know, come back, eat, you know, circle the arena, you know, go from there. So right now I'm building a team, man. I'm building a team. Crawford versus Thurman at 147. Well, Crawford is pretty much confirmed that he's moving to 147 after this fight if he wins. If that fight is fucking 3 days away, I'm hyped for that fight. I'm hyped for Crawford versus INDONGO. The strippers coming. We're trying to get the strippers coming before I go to Canelo versus Golovkin. My trip for Vegas is confirmed for Canelo versus Golovkin. It's not confirmed for Mayweather versus McGregor until I get denied, which I likely will. On Friday night is when they're going to send out the if I'm not denied, it's like, yo, I'm going. I only go out there. I will only go out there for the fight. But if I'm denied, then I know I'm going to get into I'm going to be out there for Canelo versus Golovkin. Wait till we do sucking up to the boxers and their teams and shit with that setback dude. Yeah, man, listen, I'm not doing none of that shit, man. I'm not doing none of that sucking up to these boxers and all that shit, man. It's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Did y'all notice? I have not one photo with any boxer, manager, promoter, trainer, nothing. I'm not into all that shit. I be seeing them. I'm like, okay, well, you cool, And it's like, oh, that's fucking Jay Tapel. That's fucking 50 Cent. I'm not going to be like, oh, let me get a picture. Oh, 50 Cent, hey. I'm not into that weirdo shit. And I'm not saying this weirdo shit. I'm just not into all that, man. Even when it comes to the box, it's like, yo, I can't align myself with you. You might get knocked the fuck out one day. You might get knocked the fuck out one day. But I do want to chill with fighters. Like, I do want to chill with Chavez Jr. He been on some freak shit lately, though. But he's still, I still got a soft spot in my heart, heterosexually, for Chavez Jr. They're my homie. I do want to chill with him one day and maybe Carl Froch. But Carl Froch seems like one of them dudes that he'd try to take you out to a lunch, like a man date in like the countryside and shit. With like these artisanal breads and but I like to chill with Carl Froch one day. I'm sure it'll be very, very educational. I'm sure. Yeah, Chavez been on some weird shit lately. Chavez been on some weirdo shit lately. I don't know what the fuck is up with you. That shit is weird. But hey, man, hey. I guess he's going through some type of like young under 30 crisis or some shit. But yeah, as I've noticed, if you go look at the channel briefly, I've been pumping out videos consistently. Looking a little rough around here. I've been meeting some women though. So it's time that T-Street gets a woman. It's time. But looking like real rough and like, it's weird. Why is he doing that? So, I want to pump out at least 5 to 10 videos a day, and it's very, very possible, especially since I've been sitting on so much content that I've been like, slowly releasing. Yeah, Cotto versus Common Guy is the same day as Mayweather versus McGregor. It's going to be hype. We got 7 minutes left, by the way. 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left. Oh, by the way, hey man, listen. Yo, I keep forgetting that people really be like falling for my trolling. Like, okay, here's a question. Here's a real question. Okay, I am a media member, and as y'all see, I do be at like media events and shit. But like, can I not have fun sometimes? Can I not troll? I've been trolling like this Mayweather McGregor thing a lot. I even started my own hashtag for the fight. So for example, if you go to your Instagram and you do hashtag the money grab, you'll see mostly my post. So I guess what I'm asking you is, like, can I troll sometimes? Because I've been really trolling like Mayweather versus McGregor. So I was talking about it earlier, like how like it was on I was on the train home, and somebody sent me a message talking about like Floyd Mayweather had got knocked out of sparring by ZAB Judah. So the first thing I'm looking at, like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, right. And then I'm like, wait a minute, the money grab. You know, so I posted this shit, you know, saying somebody who said they was there posted that they saw. So, you know, like, I be thinking, like, no, some real shit though, Like, people be like, well, you know, nobody takes you seriously as media because you do dumb shit like this. But come on, man. I've been covering all these fights. Every fucking Mayweather fight, we always hear shit about ZAB Judah doing some shit, you know, to fucking Mayweather, or fucking Steve Forbes doing some shit to fucking, you know? It's like, yo. And I be thinking, I be forgetting, like, motherfuckers, like, don't forget, like, even though, like, I do like the media stuff and everything like that, it's like, yo, I have fun. We be having fun. I be forgetting that people be believing that shit. People be believing that shit. I'm like, oh shit, motherfuckers really thinking, like, motherfuckers is at war on my Instagram. They at war. And I'm thinking like, oh shit. Like, I didn't know motherfuckers was gonna be like that. You know? But whatever. Yo, go look at my Instagram. Yo, motherfuckers is at war. And I be thinking like, yo, I've been trolling since the beginning. Do I think that Conor McGregor can beat Floyd Mayweather? Hell no. But if it does happen, it'll be some freak ass, it'll be some, what's worse than a freak accident? Like, I'd be stunned. Like, if I see Floyd Mayweather get stopped or robbed by Conor McGregor, I'd just be stuck in my chair like, I just be stuck. Yeah, I'll probably go to cardiac arrest. I'd be gone. Yo, the Lord will call me up to the main line. The Lord will call me up to the main line. But for some reason, these motherfuckers really out here got me. Like, I guess I got them out here thinking, you know, that like, yo, Floyd never seen that type of speed. And, you know, we're here now 11 days away from the fight, 10 days away from the fight. So I can talk about it. I've been trolling the shit out this situation. I'm like, man, that style. But for real though, Floyd never seen that type of speed. Floyd never seen that type of style. He never seen that type of style. And you know, every fighter got a chance. Every fighter got a chance. And like the Mayweather Promotions CEO, Leonard Ellaby says, is that, yo, Conor McGregor got a nice hand game. He got a nice hand game. You know? With all that. You know? I don't know what that style is. You know, what was that style? What's this style? What's that style? You know? That's the style. Floyd never seen that style. No matter how you slice it, whatever that style is, I don't think Floyd never seen it. Maybe when he fought the drunken master, Emmanuel Augustus, the drunken master, you know, but that wasn't even that McGregor style. Floyd not gonna know what to do with that. Floyd not gonna know what to do with that. Floyd not gonna know what to do with whatever that is going on. What is that that's gonna be going on? What is gonna be going on in there? You know, it's gonna be so funny. What is this trunks gonna look like? What is this entrance gonna look like? Like, you know, like, who's the referee? Like, what is the referee? Like, is Conor gonna come out like this with boxing gloves? Like what is this? It's gonna be some, that's gonna be some. That shit is next Saturday. That shit is next Saturday. Next Saturday night. That shit is. That shit's gonna be fucking crazy looking. Yo, that shit is next Saturday night. Yo. That shit is next Saturday. It is here. That shit is here. Mayweather McGregor is here. Ain't that shit crazy? But that's down. Cobra Kai. My bad. That was from my youth. That was from my youth. That shit is next week. Next Saturday night. You're going to be watching Mayweather McGregor next Saturday night. But that shit sounds crazy. And it's already Wednesday. What is it? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. You know? He should come out with Tyson Fury. Yeah, what if Floyd come out with Nate? Nate come out like this. Walking down the aisle. She come out with Nate. Yeah, the circus is here. The circus is in town. Go look out the window. Look down at the park. They're setting up the tents. They're setting up the tents, people. The little fucking midgets. You can't call them midgets no more. They're little people. The little people with the big fingers, man. They freak me out. Excuse me. I don't mean to say that. It's the sausage fingers. Freak me out. I'm sorry. I'm human. We have our flaws. We have our flaws. But yeah, the circus is coming, man. The circus is here. You know, you're gonna, and then remember, you're gonna have all those fucking UFC fighters there. You're gonna have the Irish. The Irish are right now, they're floating over here on kegs and makeshift boats. Yo, they're talking about 10,000 Irish invading Las Vegas. I told you weeks ago to all the Las Vegas restaurant managers, bar managers, you better have order extra beer. They're not gonna drink all the beer. They're gonna drink the beer, all the Jamesons, that shit's gone. Glenlivet's, it's gone. It's gone. It's already gone. You have the bottles, but guess what? It's gone. Vegas is going to be crazy next week. Vegas is going to be crazy as shit. You know how crazy Vegas is going to be next week? Motherfuckers walking around, you know, naked and drunk. Vegas is going to be crazy as fuck. They got all these instruments. You know, Conor McGregor can get knocked the fuck out. They're going to be like, whoa, Conor McGregor. Whoa. He's going to be knocked the fuck out. Yeah, man, leprechauns and shit all over the place. You know, and it's, you know, it don't rain in Vegas, so, you know, what does it say, like condensation and shit creates rainbows? Ain't gonna be no rainbows in Vegas. It's not gonna be no gold. If ain't no rainbow, ain't no gold. So it's leprechauns for nothing. All these mythical ass creatures for nothing. You know, yeah, to trip you out. You know, it's like, oh shit, leprechaun. Ain't gonna be no gold because it don't rain in fucking Vegas. You can't create a rainbow out of fucking a dust storm. You know? And that's real shit. Alexander Brown says, if I followed you for a while, but it seems like you're trying to play both sides no matter who wins, you would say you were right. No, you fucking weirdo. No, I'm not that type of dude. I don't think that Conor McGregor is going to win. I don't play both sides. On the fucked up part about it is, you think I'm one of these nut-ass weirdo YouTubers. No, on some real shit. I don't think like that. And I'm never one of those people. Every time I was wrong about some shit, I've always admitted that I was wrong, even if I had the fucking shit. And every time I'm wrong about some shit, I get like explosive diarrhea on some real shit. So nah, you know, get out here with your bullshit ass opinion because it's not who I am. Go watch some bullshit ass other channels and get out of here with your bullshit Alexander Brown. I've never been one of them type of dudes. You know, just gonna be like, oh, well, I told y'all this was gonna happen because y'all should have listened to me because this was gonna happen. I've never been one of them type of dudes on YouTube. Never. Fuck out of here, dude. Where you get that opinion from? Will Indongo make weight? Well, he's always made weight before, right? I mean, why wouldn't Indongo make weight, especially for the biggest fight? If he don't make weight for a fight like this, it's like, yo, you shouldn't be in the sport. This fight is history. You know, it's very hard to be undisputed champion in this day and age in boxing. Who can Crawford realistically fight at 147? The winner of Pacquiao versus Horn. You know? So it all depends on how you look at it. We're supposed to end this stream. I have to make a call. I have to go get some water. Oh, get a quick snack. Actually, I'm going to make some tea. Get a quick snack. And I got to make some calls. Hold on. Yeah, you know, like, why wouldn't Julius Indongo make weight for a fight like this? You know, it don't make way. I mean, it don't, you know, it don't make sense for him not to make weight for a fight like this. Indongo is fucking starving. He's not making any real money. He's making $1 million. No, actually about $900K after the sanctioning fees. You know, so how is he not making any real money? You know how hard it is for a boxer to get $1 million these days and not be on pay-per-view? You know? To put on, you know, Garcia versus Broner for both $1 million piece is tough. So Julius Indongo is making the same amount of money as what's the noise? As Adrian Broner. Can Burchuk handle Loma? No. I want to see that fight happen, but you know, we don't. Okay, it seems as though Miguel Burchuk is being handled by HBO. Even though he's fighting on Golden Boy cards, it's not known yet if he has a long-term agreement with Golden Boy, because if you go look at the Golden Boy site, Miguel Burchuk is not listed as a Golden Boy fighter. So would he be able to fight on ESPN? You know? Lomachenko and Bob Arum haven't even been mentioning his name. Okay, guys, yeah, I have to go. I have to take this call. I really have to take this call. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow, it's 1:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So about 8 a.m., 9 a.m. or so, I'm going to start pumping out more videos. You know, so as you've seen, if you go look at the channel, you know, I've been pumping out videos consistently. You know, so we got to keep up with that, and we got to get people to fights. The stream is stressful. I want to go watch cat videos. Yeah, cat videos are pretty. When's the next stream? The next stream is going to be tomorrow. We're going to be streaming for the Floyd Mayweather media call. So the link is right here on the channel. We're going to be streaming the Floyd Mayweather media call. He's speaking to the media live via conference call tomorrow at 5 p.m. or today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on the 17th, which is technically tomorrow, if you're on the East Coast, Conor McGregor is going to be speaking to the media. You know, and I'm going to be doing a Terrence Crawford prediction video, another one, and another stream on Friday after the weigh-in. So basically, we got a stream every single day. And even though this one was a little, you know, erratic, We're going to be talking more about boxing starting tomorrow. All right? So, I'm Teacher Controversy. This is Teacher Controversy Live. Please subscribe. All the links to my social media are right down below in the description box.